Hi guys and welcome back to another video. Now today what I'm going to be bringing you is season 6 episode 6 of City signings. Now if you do go on to enjoy today's video, please make sure you drop a like on it. If you could try and hit 70 likes on today's video, that'd be absolutely class. Subscribe if you are new as well. We are now on the road to 6,000 subscribers, so make sure you are subscribed if you haven't already with that post notification bell on. Get your thoughts on this signing down in the comment section down below. Now it did briefly get leaked this afternoon, or it might have even been this morning, that Kian Harrett will be joining Bradford City. It has today at 6 o'clock been confirmed he has joined on a season-long loan from Huddersfield Town. The striker spent last season at Port Vale. We'll speak about his career at Port Vale later on in today's video, but make sure you drop a like on it, subscribe if you are new as well, and let's get on to today's video. Bradford City tweeted at around 6 o'clock saying of course he caught the bus from Huddersfield, and a little announcement video about him. He actually walked to the back of the bus, but then the video continues with him at the front of the bus. When he gets off the bus as well, he kisses the badge, which I think is peculiar for a man who's playing for Huddersfield and he's come on loan to Bradford. You know, we are meant to be rivals and he's already kissing the Bradford badge. Give the man the armband already. But they then tweeted saying, breaking news, we are delighted to announce the loan signing of Sky Bet League 2 player final winning frontman Kian Harrett from West Yorkshire neighbours Huddersfield Town. The article does then read, City secure promotion winning Harrett. The 19-year-old striker arrived at the Utility Energy Stadium until the end of the 22-23 campaign, 5 days after helping Port Vale earn promotion to the third tier. Harrett spent the second half of the 21-22 campaign on loan at the Valiant, scoring 5 goals in 7 starts in all competitions, including one in Saturday's showpiece final where the Stoke-on-Trent outfit defeated Mansfield Town 3-0 to secure promotion. The Huddersfield Academy product, who previously had spells at Leeds United and Barnsley, was also denied twice by the post and the linesman's offside flag in an impressive display at Wembley Stadium. Harrett said, I'm absolutely delighted to be here. I cannot wait to get started and I'm looking forward to putting on a show for our supporters. It is every young kid's dream to score at Wembley and it has been the best weekend of my life and I want to come here and do a similar job. I'm a striker and like to try and get myself in the right positions, but will run all day long and chase everything down. I will give everything for the shirt. I cannot wait to work with the gaffer. As a fellow striker, the first thing he said to me was that I remind him a little bit of himself, which is a huge compliment and filled me with confidence. We want to get promoted and it is my job to give all I can every step of the way to help us achieve that. City manager Mark Hughes said Kian is an exciting young player who we have been monitoring for some time. We are pleased to be welcoming him to the club and are looking forward to working with him. At such a young age, he has already proven his ability to score at this level and perform on the biggest stage of all, and contributing massively towards Port Vale's promotion to League One. His movement and intelligence makes him a tricky striker to play against, as well as his physical presence and willingness to battle against defenders. I'd like to thank our friends at Huddersfield Town for their hard work and cooperation in making this deal, which further strengthens the relationship between the two clubs happen. Kian has a big personality and a real drive to succeed, so we are looking forward to seeing how he fares at Valley Parade. Harrett will be sponsored by RMA Systems for the 22-23 campaign, with his signing subject to the relevant EFL and FA clearances. Now, because we've actually now signed a player from another club, granted it is a loan, our first loan signing of the season, you obviously allowed 5 in a matchday squad. This was something we kind of expected. You know, we have had previous players on loan from Huddersfield Town. Some have been hits like Lewis O'Brien, some have been misses like Matty Daly, so it'll be interesting to see how he does get on. But Huddersfield Town's academy tweeted saying B-team striker Kian Harrett has joined Sky Bet League 2 at Bradford City on loan ahead of the 22-23 campaign. Good luck, Kian. The article does then read, Kian Harrett joins Bradford City. Huddersfield Town B-team striker Kian Harrett has joined Sky Bet League 2 side Bradford City on loan for the 22-23 campaign. As per the terms of the agreement, Town will have the ability to recall the striker in January, but the 19-year-old has gained senior experience through 3 previous loan spells, a full season in League 2 and a step up in that regard. After initial time with Harrogate Town and Guiseley, Kian helped Port Vale secure promotion to Sky Bet League 1 in their playoff final at Wembley at the end of the 21-22 campaign. His time at Port Vale saw the youngster make 19 league appearances, scoring 3 goals in the process. That's obviously not including the playoff games. Harrett provided an all-important assist in the second leg of the playoff semi-final to see the scoreline change to 2-2 on aggregate and go to penalties, which the Valiants won 9-5. He was then handed a start in the playoff final at Wembley. I think it was Jamie Proctor who was coming back from an injury, and that was kind of who he's been competing with all season. James Wilson was the starter for pretty much throughout the whole season with Port Vale. I would say Proctor probably had the shirt over Harrett, but when Harrett came in, he seemed to do a pretty decent job for Port Vale, but he scored the opening goal in their 3-0 victory before having a second ruled for offside. Huddersfield Town Town loan manager David Fox commented, "We're really excited about this loan for Kian. He had a successful loan spell at Port Vale, culminating in a well-deserved goal at Wembley, and he really made himself known in League Two. Bradford City were keen to speak with Kian, and he made it clear how much they want him and the role they envisage for him. Kian's already excelled in a 4-month loan in Sky Bet League 2, so we're all excited to see what he can achieve in a full season with a great team support." But it wasn't mentioned in Bradford City's article, but I'll just go over it again, that Huddersfield do have the option to recall him in January, so that might be if he's not playing enough, or if he does really well, they might want to then send him out on loan to a League One club. So you kind of just want him to play a decent amount of times, do decent for us, but not too good so they recall him, but you still want him to do well enough so that they don't recall him and send him out to maybe a lower club. But in terms of last season, he played 21 matches in total for Port Vale, starting 7 of them, averaging 37 minutes per game, featuring in the team of the week once. He scored 4 goals, averaging a goal every 192 minutes, which isn't bad. It's about averaging a goal every 2.1 or 2 games, which is not the end of the world. You know, we have seen something similar like that with other strikers, or they've had something a little bit worse. But yeah, he averaged 0.2 goals per game, 1.0 shots per game, 0.3 shots on target per game. Throughout the whole season, he did miss 4 big chances. He also had 1 assist, averaged 13.4 touches per game with 1 big chance created per game, 0.2 key passes as well created per game. His defensive stats obviously aren't the greatest. Successful dribbles, he had 57% of his dribbles were successful. He won 31% of his ground duels as well. And he was caught offside 0.6 times per game, averaging a 6.7 in total for the league. Now, Port Vale fans were definitely, I would say, keen to get him back on loan for the 22-23 campaign. Obviously, they are now the league above, but with him only being there for 4 months, he's not really proved himself, you could say, at this level. But it was certainly an interesting one. When obviously that picture did get leaked, I was looking into his stats and stuff like that. Port Vale fans seem to think that in the playoffs he did really well. Up until that, he was just kind of not really a bit part player, but he did all right for Port Vale. Like, he could fill in for a game or two, but maybe wasn't really ready to start week in, week out. It now seems that maybe that's part of the agreement, but with the formation that we do play, we've now got 4 strikers. Could we potentially see maybe Andy Cook be on his way out of the club? They're very similar from that point of view, but under Mike Hughes, we have played pretty much one up front for every single game. When he has been fit, that has been Liangle. We've also brought in Jake Young as well. I know he can also play on the wing or even in that number 10 role, but I will be very interested to see how he does get on. He's obviously our first loan recruit, and I will trust Mark Hughes and Stephen Jen and all the other recruitment team to make the right loan deals, because we have had some poor loan deals in the season just gone by. Nathan Delfonso, Tom Elliott, Matty Daly weren't great. I mean, Jamie Walker was a decent loan addition, as well as Dion Pereira. So loan plays, they either are a hit or a miss. You never really just get an average performance from a loan player. They either do really well or really poor. So I hope for our sake he can do really well, because, you know, coming off the bus, when you're a Huddersfield Town player coming on loan to Bradford City, you know, a rival from the fans' point of view, but you're already kissing the badge before you've even played a pre-season friendly for the club. It is definitely a big statement, but I will be very interested to see how he does get on. Thank you so much for watching today's video. If you have enjoyed, a like as always will be massively appreciated. If you could try and hit 70 likes, as I said at the start of today's video, that'd be absolutely class. Subscribe if you are new as well. We are now on the road to 6,000 subscribers. So make sure you are subscribed if you haven't already, with that post notification bell on. Get your thoughts on Kian Harrett signing a season-long loan from Huddersfield Town down in the comment section down below. Have a great rest of your day. Thank you for watching, and I shall see you all very soon for another video. Peace.